Hello, boys and girls. So, yesterday I said that on NTI Day 17, you all would be comparing and contrasting nonfiction stories. And I wanted to remind you again about what are those things we can look for to tell how they're the same and how they're different. We can look at the main ideas, we can look at the topics, we can look at the details, and we can look at the author's opinion. So, I want you to be thinking about those while you're working on NTI Day number 17, okay? And if we go and look at NTI Day 17, it starts off with these two posters and it asks you how are they alike and how are they different. So in this poster, it says take care of planet Earth, plant a tree. And in this one, it says take care of planet Earth, the animals will thank you. So if we go back to our chart, the main idea and the topics, they're both about taking care of what? Both of them say take care of what? Yeah, planet Earth. If you said planet Earth, then kiss your brain. Aww. And you are correct. So that's what the main idea and the topic is. It says, are the same facts in both? So are there different details or are they the same? So let's look. In this one, it says one way to take care of planet Earth is to do what? Plant a tree. And in this one, it says take care of planet Earth, the animals will thank you. So this one doesn't give you a way to take care of the earth. It just says if you do take care of the earth, the animals will thank you. So that's how they're different. But they both talk about taking care of the earth. All right. After you look at that, you have two stories to read. One is called Turn on the Tap, and the other is called Fresh Water. So you're going to read both of them, and then you have some questions to answer. One thing I do want to say, when you get to the short answer question right here, it says don't feed the animals and our animal friends. I don't want you to answer that question about don't feed the animals and our animal friends, because that's not in this packet. I want you to answer that question using fresh water and turn on the tap, okay? So I want you to use those stories. So the question will really be, what is an important point or what was an important fact in those two stories that you read? Not in those stories because you haven't read those, but the ones that you have read, okay? I know there was a little confusion about that. I copied the wrong page. All right. So if we go back up, I always like to look at the questions before I get started so I know what I'm looking for. The first one says, what is the most important point in paragraph 2 of Turn on the Tap? So in order to find that question, boys and girls, I know that in Turn on the Tap, the first story, I'm going to go to paragraph 2. And paragraph 2 has a little 2 beside it. What I really like about these passages is that they label the paragraphs for you. But we know that anytime there's an indent, that's where a new paragraph starts. So after you read that, you're going to look for the most important point in that story. So let's read paragraph 2 and see. Water is important to people. We need it to live. To stay healthy, we drink it every day. We also use it to get clean and to wash away germs. We think there will always be plenty of water when we need it, but that may not be true. So this is all about water being what? What does that first sentence say? The main idea, I always check the first sentence first. It's not always the first sentence, but the first sentence usually gives you a hint as to what the main idea is. So the first sentence says water is important to people. And then the rest of the paragraph is telling you reasons that water is important. We need it to stay healthy. We need it to get clean. We need it to wash away germs. So if we go down here and look at our choices, it says A, people need water to live. B, we drink water every day. C, water washes away germs. D, we may not always have enough water. So 3 of those are details and 1 is our main idea. So which one do you think the main idea would be? If you said A, people need water to live, then you are correct. Because remember, if we go back up and look at that first sentence, it says, whoops, wrong story. It says water is important to people. We need it to live. That's that first sentence. That's our main idea. And we can also use that on part B. It says write one sentence from paragraph 2 that supports your answer to part A. That's the sentence I'm going to write there, boys and girls. All right. I want you to take your time on this. Make sure that you really go back into the story. When you get to this story about a gifted child, that's reviewing those main idea and details again. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. All this week, we're going to be comparing and contrasting nonfiction stories. I hope you all have a good day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.